My name is Sarah Gonda, and today I will be talking about the mineral garnet. So first I'm going to talk about some of the physical properties of garnet, which I obtained from geology.com. First, the color of garnet is a reddish-brown orangey color, but it can occur in all colors. Its streak is always white. It is a metallic mineral, so it has a luster that is vitreous, which means it's glassy look. Its hardness ranges between 6.5 and 7.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. It has no magnetism or cleavage. According to the University of Minnesota's Department of Geology, garnet also has several important geological uses. Garnet is formed in mostly metamorphic rocks and in some igneous rocks. It is often used by geologists to help determine the geological history of the rock that it's formed in. This is because garnet reflects the temperature and pressure conditions that its host rock has to endure. It's also used by geologists to help determine the metamorphic grade of the metamorphic rocks that it forms in. Metamorphic grade is just the degree to which the rock has been altered. Geology.com also points out several important industrial uses of garnet. First, garnet is often used as an abrasive because it is such a hard mineral. Its granules are often used for sandpaper, and its dust is often used in the polishing and finishing of plate glass and optical lenses. The most popular use of garnet in industrial reasons is water jet cutting. This produces a high-pressure jet of water with entrained abrasive granules of garnet. It produces little dust and cuts at a low temperature, so it doesn't ruin the surface that it's cutting. Another industrial use of garnet is abrasive blasting. This is for the smoothing, cleaning, and removing oxidation from surfaces. This propels abrasive granules of garnet at the surface in order to clean it. Lastly, garnet is also used for the filtration of water. This is because garnet's pore spaces are small enough that it allows water to pass through it, but they're not too small that they still trap contaminant particles, so it helps keep our water clean. Garnet also has several other important uses. It's mostly known for being a gemstone, and it's the birthstone for the month of January in the traditional gem that is given on the second anniversary. Red garnets in particular are often found in jewelry. This is because red garnets are very abundant and easily found, so they're cheaper to be used in jewelry than other gemstones. And all this information was obtained from geology.com. Garnet also has several similar minerals to it that can often be confused with it. The University of Minnesota's Geology Department points out two minerals that specifically are often confused with garnet. First, I'm going to talk about the differences between garnet and the mineral sphalerite, which we talked about in class. The way you tell these two minerals apart is based on their hardness and their streak. The hardness of garnet, as I mentioned earlier, ranges between a 6.5 to a 7.5, while the hardness of sphalerite ranges between a 3.5 to a 4. So there's a very large difference in the hardness. The streak of garnet is white, while the streak of sphalerite is a yellow-brown color. Clearly, these two minerals are very different. Garnet is also very similar to the mineral staurolite. The way that you can tell these two minerals apart is based on their crystal shape. Garnet is an isometric mineral, which means its crystals are equal in dimensions, while staurolite is a monoclinic mineral, which means it has long prisms that form as pairs of intergrown crystals that often form a cross pair, as you can see on this picture. So in conclusion, garnet is a very important mineral, not just for the use of geologists, but also for us in our everyday lives. And these are my sources.